Hey guys, today we have fishing to grind. I don't know exactly how long we're going to be grinding, but right now we're on fishing 14 and we have quite a ways to go until we're actually able to. Oh, well, I guess we need to hit fishing 15 to use this one. But I plan to go a little bit deeper if we can, if my sanity holds up. And I know you guys might be concerned. Why did I not post for like. Actually, I don't even know how long I didn't post. I think it's like a couple of days or something. But as I said in my previous video, came back from New York, which is kind of a W. That I don't know. I mean, like it's cool that I'm back. I didn't particularly enjoy the area. Like New York City is kind of just not my vibe. And then what else about that area? Yeah, New York City wasn't the vibe. And then Niagara Falls, I feel like because of the amount of tourism at Niagara Falls, it was like less fun. I'm gonna go up here. It was like less fun than it could have been. I feel like Niagara would have been cool if it was like no one. It was just trails, but I guess people realized that people want to look at Niagara Falls because it is a wonder of the world or whatever, and they wanted to monetize it. Like no shame to them, but it just yeah makes it less fun for me, I guess. But yeah, also in my pre oh two in a row. My previous video, you may have remembered that I was talking about my transfer into computer engineering from mechanical engineering. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember if I talked about that or not. That was definitely the longest time I spent talking to myself. And yeah, so I on the 13th of June, I got accepted into computer engineering at my university, which is pretty good. It's like one of the best universities for that, and getting into that program is really hard. And it's good because this opens up a lot of career opportunities for me and lets me take a lot more fun courses than what mechanical engineering previously offered. So, I don't know, I'm pretty happy about that. Man, I know like fishing, it's like better to have a higher sea creature chance. So I have, instead of like the pet that optimizes fishing EXP from fish, I'm maxing out my sea creature chance. But I hate fighting these guys, especially if they don't die in one tap, which is a fair amount of them. And yeah, the situation. Yeah, no, but that's basically all. That's it for me. I went to New York for like 7-ish days. Now I'm back, and I'm really happy to be home. And it's a lot more fun. Get to hang out with buddies again instead of being off in the middle of nowhere. Well, not that I guess it's really hard to call New York the middle of nowhere, but this is the case for me at least. I feel like I feel more at home when I am surrounded by trees and nature, and New York does not have much in the way of nature. My mom actually really liked New York though, because she's an architect and she was like pointing at the buildings and talking about how cool they were. And I was like not incredibly impressed. But I didn't want to make my mom sad, so I was like, "Oh yeah, those are some pretty cool buildings." Dude, the Empire State Building is a scam. I'm not gonna. Oh, goodbye. The Empire State Building is a big scam, and if you say otherwise, you're wrong. It's like it's even it's like hard to notice that the Empire State Building is even a thing there. And yeah, not much else about that place. There are a couple luxury boutiques that I particularly enjoyed there, but that's kind of just how it is in any area of high wealth concentration. And also Hudson Yard was pretty cool, but I guess that's also what it's like in any area of high wealth concentration. So it's like, was it actually fun or am I just a bozo? And I like being in areas that are nicer. I don't know. Also, actually, I should really like watch one of my YouTube videos and see if the sound comes through. But today we're listening to my one of the other playlists on my Spotify profile titled "It's Snowing Outside," and I don't know, it just how this is like if silence sounded like something, you know? That doesn't exactly make too much sense. But yeah. Most other videos I have a topic planned out, but today I kind of just wanted to talk about stuff. Uh, Coming back on the plane from New York to the area that I live, which is on the West Coast, I had to like, I had to like be in a plane for like 5.5 hours. So I watched Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight for the what was it? It was like the third time. And yeah, no, that's like a really good movie, I ain't gonna lie. I was very I was very impressed with that movie, even the third time I was watching it. And this time I was watching it without sound too, because I wasn't exactly watching it, it was my dad watching it, and I was just like looking at it on his screen with the subtitles on. And it was impressive. I don't know. I can't believe that I don't understand like how people idolize Marvel so much. And I don't know. I guess Marvel is very good at branding and they make their protagonists. No, that's the thing though, but like the only fleshed out characters in Marvel movies are like the protagonists. Like I was talking about this with someone and I asked them to describe any Marvel villain in more than a sentence. And it's very hard. Like, what is Thanos' motivation? I don't know. He just wants to wipe out half the population. Is there really a reason? Not particularly. But I don't know. I feel like Batman's villains are characterized in a way that is more engaging. And Batman's character is a character. And also, like, I, I, I like to analyze media from a literary standpoint, which may be the death of me, but it's just what I do. And like nothing in Marvel seems to have like a deeper meaning outside of ooh, maybe a bad guy that wants to wipe out half the population would be cool because we could flesh this out for like 8 movies and it works. But like I feel like everything is more like purposeful and deliberate in Christopher Nolan's Batman. You notice how I'm saying specifically Christopher Nolan's Batman movies? And just the Dark Knight trilogy too. Like the Batman versus Superman movies that Christopher Nolan did were not incredibly good either. But like for these three, I feel like he definitely had a vision and something he wanted to portray, and he did it well. Because like the source material for Batman is very good compared to a lot of the other stuff, but they're all d d incredibly more surface level than how the movie fleshes them out, and I think that's a good thing. Well, it's a good thing for the movie because I think that even though like not all of it's 100% accurate with the DC comic Batman or whatever, it's Christopher Nolan's own spin on it, and he has things. Oh, no fish. That's crazy. But I like that. I think the movie was really good, and after the movie, like my dad only thinks it's all right. I was just talking to him about it and saying random like Joker quotes or whatever. Look at this guy. But yeah, man, I can't. Fishing is extraordinarily more mind-numbing than the other stuff that you grind, but it is so because you have to focus on the fact that you were doing nothing for so long. Also, after this fish, we're gonna deposit this at the bank because now that my fishing level is high enough, this one time I fished up a. Wait, I'll search up the name of what I fished up after this. Cool. Let's see. Let's get out of here. I have a talisman from it, which is why I've fished up an agaramu. I don't know what that is, but it like insta-killed me. And I had to like I lost like 200k coins or something, which is nothing compared to what we have, but you know, every little bit counts. So we're gonna hop on over to the thing and deposit these coins like such. Oh, cool. I used to say 45 million, so somebody's probably doing something with money somewhere. Huh, I don't know. You guys can, you guys should definitely tell me if you'd be, well, you know what? No, don't. I'll figure it out myself. But yeah, as I said it in a previous video, Pokemon White 2, I've gotten to this part in Victory Road where a lot of the battles have become mindless because like not that my party is overleveled, but Pokemon's a very formulaic game because the AI is so garbage, where it's kind of just like, oh, they have a fire type Pokemon out. You might want to switch into a water type. And like it's not that thought provoking. So I feel like I could talk while I do that too, and that'd be like a funny video. Also, if my voice sounds any weirder, it's because my mom had a cold, and I think that I have like a quarter of a cold because of that, but definitely not like a full cold. Just my throat's a little bit scratchy. Also, like I have super bad allergies, and it is definitely allergy season, so that's what we be doing. Also, this playlist has a lot of well, it's mostly ambient music and certain piano tracks, but it also has like actual Minecraft music in it. It's like straight up because of I don't know, Minecraft's soundtrack from an ambient music soundtrack is actually really good, and so there will be certain points in this video, if we actually get through the entire playlist, that you will hear Minecraft music playing from not Minecraft in Hypixel Skyblock. That's crazy. This time I also came prepared. Every other time, if you notice near the end of my video, my voice sounds like chalk because what I do see is I don't drink water. This time I started off my video with a water bottle next to me so that that specifically would not happen, which is definitely good news. Oh, here we go. This is a Minecraft track. Uh, a smarter. Wait, what does the next fishing rod have that I don't have? It has 9 sea creature chance. This one has 5. Huh. You know, sometimes I really question why I do this. Oh, but also if I hit fishing 16, then I can use the salmon armor, which gives me like slightly more health. Wait, I straight up forgot the name of this track. It's like uh shoot, no, this isn't Sweden, is it? Okay, I'm just gonna check on Spotify. Oh, it's Mice on Venus. Right. I feel like I associate Mice on Venus specifically more with the second half of the track. If the audio actually comes through, you'll hear what I mean. If not, I'll just explain it when it happens. But yeah, this is the one that plays when the sun is like rising or something, or like that's just what I remember. Dude, my first Minecraft experience was actually nuts. For my birthday in 5th grade, where I was a wee little lad, as they say. Um, my friend that I don't think I've talked to since 5th grade, if I'm being honest. But this guy got me a copy of Minecraft for the Xbox 360, and I was like, wow, this is the game that everyone's been talking about. And I played it like 2 times and then never touched the game ever again because I remember that like I died to something in the night and I was like, nope, this game is not for me. I'm not old enough to understand the intricacies of Minecraft. Kind of dropped it and then picked it up in like high school. So I don't know, everyone's got this like nostalgia from what do you call it? Everyone has this like high school. Oh, did I? Yeah. Everyone has nostalgia of Minecraft from like when Minecraft was popular the first time, I think. Like when it just came out and everyone's like, "Ooh, block game, very fun." But I, my nostalgia of Minecraft came from like 10th grade when I bought it for the PC and played it. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm a fake Minecraft fan, but I don't know. Also because of how the Minecraft. Where did this go? Okay, because of how the Minecraft player base decided to be how do you say it? mm, mm, What's the word? Like snobbish or whatever when they're like judging people based on like how old their Minecraft account is. Because my Minecraft username is Weeby, which is like my username on everything, which is like a short name, which is less likely to be available as a valid username as Minecraft progressed. And because I got lucky with this username, I guess people, I don't know, people think that I have like an OG account or whatever, but this thing was made in like 2020 or something, so I don't know. It's kind of your guys' fault for judging people like that, and my fault for picking a username that was short and then making that my entire personality. I think it's everyone's fault if I'm being honest. Okay, but like I kind of actually. Oh man, I missed the second half of Mice and Venus. Anyway, that was just what you heard, where it's that other thing that just sounds like mice, and I actually don't like that second half of the song. Uh, and I feel like the first half of the song is really good. The second half is like mid. Uh, Now it's a Aphex Twin joint called Number Three, and Aphex Twin. I was introduced to Aphex Twin in a very interesting way as well. There's this one guy on YouTube. I forgot who this was, but he was just like making fun of the people who are like obsessed with fashion or whatever, and those guys like because they have very esoteric tastes. They like strange artists like Shoegaze and Aphex Twin, and I was like, oh, I want to be esoteric and cool. So I don't know. And then Aphex Twin has like they're like two sides of Aphex Twin. Either like very nice ambient pieces like this, or just really loud electronic. Like I don't understand why this is a thing. Music, and I think he was talking about that second part when he was making fun of them for having esoteric tastes. But I don't know. A lot of the stuff actually works really nice for this playlist. How I made this one actually was or like the reason I made it was if you ever listen to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye, um one of the songs in there, it's not one of the more notable ones, but it's a Blame Game. And Blame Game is most known for the really funny Chris Rock sketch that happens at the end of it that takes up like a couple minutes. But I really liked that piano passage, and I was like, oh, is this a Kanye original or is this sampled? Because I don't know. There's nothing wrong with. I feel like there's nothing wrong with sampling other people's pieces and music to use it tastefully. So I searched it up, or like on my cursory search of like through Spotify's like what do you call it? Spotify has like the credits. I was like, oh, this is a Kanye original. It's a pretty good piano loop. And then upon deeper searching, it's one of those samples that's like kind of modified, but like basically stolen from the source material. It's like two measures from April 14th or Avril 14th, the Aphex Twin song. It's like two measures of that piano piece with like, but like remade on a different piano because it's very gritty. I, I don't know how to explain it, but the Aphex Twin piano sounds like a Yamaha synthesizer fake piano, whereas the one on Blame Game sounds like a real. Sounds like it was played on a grand piano or something, or just a like actual piano. So it's definitely a different playing of it, but it's also a copy. But it's like it was very calm and soothing. I was like, my normal playlist is very not calm and not soothing. What if I made one that like I could listen to when I sleep? So that was the intention. And then I realized that if I listen to music, I can't sleep. So now I just have nice ambient music for me to listen to when I actually my use case for this is very, very slim because whenever I need to study, I need something I feel like it's more engaging to have like video game boss music playing as opposed to like ambient music. So I can't really listen to this then because I run the risk of like falling asleep or not focusing while doing my homework. So I feel like this is like exclusively reserved for like when I'm a little bit tired to listen to energetic music and I don't want to do anything. I kind of just want to like lie on the floor, stare at the ceiling. But I also don't want to sleep because sleeping would not happen if I listen to music, which is definitely, you know what? Like, I don't think that's everyone's cup of tea, but maybe that's yours. And if that's yours, I have the playlist for you. But also, like, people consume different forms of media in different ways. And I remember the first time I downloaded a spectrogram software. Um, spe I forget if it's called a no, a spectrograph, I believe. Basically, something that analyzes audio that's coming through it and displays it visually in terms of like how the frequencies are distributed. Because that's basically what audio is. It's just a collection of different sounds that are played at different frequencies, and the overlapping of different frequencies can cause like timbre and different instrument sounds. Because, for example, if I just played you an A is usually tuned to 440 hertz. If I just played you just 440 hertz, you would immediately recognize that as some sort of like electronic synthesizer or because that's what that frequency sounds like. It's just that pure vibration doesn't sound like an actual instrument. When you play an A on the piano, you'll hear overtones and you'll hear different other frequencies underneath that A, and that is the reason why those like overtones and stuff is how different instruments sound different while playing the same notes. So, given all that like useless information, when I first downloaded a spectrograph, I was listening to and I was just looking at music while listening to it. It was like a really cool experience. Also, I was doing this at like 2 a.m. on a summer, so I was kind of out of it, if I'm being honest. But it was really cool. I listened to I think the first song I listened to was the Romeo and Juliet overture from. Wait, that's not an overture, is it? It's that. Man, I sound like such an idiot not knowing the names of my pieces. Let me Google that. And Juliet. Oh, it is an overture. I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah. Well, I was listening to the because we were actually playing that in well, not playing that in an orchestra at the time, but we just finished playing that overture in an orchestra. So I listened to that, and like I could see the bass frequencies that I was playing, and everything else while I was following along with the sheet music, and it was really cool. And I don't know, I continued like as I was doing that for a handful of classical music playlists. It eventually like finished playing, and then queued on to like something in my regular playlist, and it queued on to this Kanye West song, "Hold My Liquor," which you know, a lot of pop music is very musically simple to comprehend compared to a lot of the stuff that's older, strictly because back, I don't know, back when like classical music was being made and was new, I feel like the only people that listened to classical music were probably like Sweats, who also like made classical music or something. Or maybe it was just people who really people thought that the only way to become popular is to be the best at something, where now it's kind of obvious that the only way to become like you can become popular by being palatable. You don't need to be the best or the most musically complex. And people who still try to do that, like there's a lot of contemporary composers whose entire job is to make good music, but that's not how the I'm dropping off the purse stuff again. But that's not exactly the MO for like most of the people these days. Oh yeah, anyway, I was listening to Kanye West Hold My Liquor, which I've always known is a very well, Kanye West, the reason I'm drawn to him is that compared to other artists, he's actually a musician, which is kind of impressive. But also just I feel like, it's more, well, I don't feel like it is more complex and inspired music a lot of the time. Obviously there are songs like Lift Yourself, and current Kanye is not the most musically inspired, but during Yeezus and My Beautiful Dark Twisted era during the Yeezus and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy era, there was a lot more of that going on. And Hold My Liquor, I was like thoroughly impressed with the complexity of those songs, of that specific song while I was listening to it. It made me view it in a whole different light. And how this relates to the point I was making before is that after I stopped using it on, well, like after the whole My Liquor experience, and I started like, oh, why don't I check out what other songs let me analyze the frequencies in other songs and see like what's going on. A lot of ambient music, it's very I wouldn't say it's musically complex, and what is a lot of what's focused on are just pleasing pleasing melodies and chords, and also like a really interesting sounding instrumentation, because when you're not having a lot of instruments play at once with different melodies and themes going on in the background, and you just have a handful of them, and the focus is then on like each individual instrument, and the timbre and sound and all of that is very it's very important. And it also helped me gain a deeper appreciation of the thought that goes into an ambient track. Because like I, I know that one of the trends, I don't know if it's a current trend or like, okay, I'm sure you can tell by listening to me ramble, or like realistically, if you're watching this video, you're probably one of my friends IRL. Like that's just the nature of this channel. But um it like, what was I saying? Well, I was just talking about how someone listening to me is my friend. Oh yeah, I was talking about how I was not aware of trends. Why was I not aware of trends? I was talking about oh yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I know what I'm talking about now. Cool. So yeah, if you're one of my friends IRL, or like have listened to me ramble, I'm not very in popular culture. Or like I follow like like news and politics and stuff, but like I'm not exactly well versed on like the internet memes and like what's exactly going on there, because my the only form of social media that I actually use like more frequently than like a couple times per day, or to check messages, is Reddit, which does not really give you a full view of what's going on in the internet. But anyway, at some point in time, like the lo-fi aesthetic for studying specifically, wow, okay, the lo-fi aesthetic for studying. I think there was like a YouTube stream about it. I don't know if it's still there or not, but that was like a big thing, and I don't know. I thought it was stupid, and like back then, and if it's still there now, I think it's stupid, or like I would have thought it's stupid. But then I gained after I like understood how important like the instrumentation really is to these things, and like how Each choice is deliberate. A lot of well-produced lo-fi things are not just like running a low quality filter and high passing stuff. There's actually like very interesting decisions made, and I don't know, it just really opened up an entire thing there for me in my understanding of music, and it's cool. And all of this has made me hate pop music even more because if you listen to instrumentation in pop music, it's just, oh, well, Gunna used that in a song, and people like Gunna's song. So if I use that sound, people will be like, "Ooh, this one also sounds good." Pop music is literally just marketing. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if you're if you're into like sales and marketing and you're a genius, start writing pop music for like Taylor Swift or like any other pop. You know what, Taylor Swift? No, I'm not bashing Taylor Swift. I think go write pop music for like Dua Lipa or something, because that's not something where like you need to be a musician to make good decisions. You need to be a marketing genius and understand what people react to and enjoy, so you can make the song that gets the most streams. And a really good example of this is Ice Spice. Like, if you've ever heard, actually no, if you're on the YouTube, you've probably heard at some point that the name escapes me, but it's that really fast. It's like uh 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 it's the one with like the Pink Panther or something. Let me just search it up. Ah, Boy's a Liar Part 2. That's the one. I knew it was something stupid. Yeah, no. Like, have you ever heard that? Like, I know that thing that they do on TikTok is like they speed up songs for whatever reason. My theory is that people have such low attention spans, and people on TikTok realize that they're like, oh, we speed up the song before they click off the video, we can get more of the song played or something. And then if you listen to like Boy's a Liar, it literally like it sounds like a regular song sped up. The vocals are not sped up, obviously. It's just, yeah. And it's so like that song literally sounds like Subway Surfer gameplay. It sounds like ADHD in a bottle. And that like if you're a marketing genius, like go there. You could be printing money right now. And yeah, like I'm sure that's exactly what happened with Ice Spice, because like I don't think there's any question to this point whether she's an industry plant or not. But people still enjoy her music because like it's curated by marketing geniuses. I'm sure they got like whoever did the stuff for Apple, their next project was Ice Spice, getting her to the top of the charts, and it's working. And oh no, wait, no, just speaking of how bad people's attention spans are, some more of this guy. I got him right. I saw the guy fall. Yeah, he's dead. No, no, no. Like to people, I've seen Instagram reels where people speed up the song "Boy's a Liar" even more. Like, and it doesn't even at that point, like I can't even tell what song it is because it's so fast. Why? There is no reason for this. You do not need to make music so you know what? Maybe I will stop at fishing level 15 because this is slow work. I've been I've been on the grind. I've been on the grind for a hot minute now. But yeah, no, there's no. Why would you speed up that? That song's already fast. You don't. Oh no, I'm at 17K and it's 20K. I'll like, you know what? I'll see when I start running out of things to talk about and my well, I mean, I didn't have things to talk about in the first place. But once I start like completely deteriorating and not forming sentences, and the words don't even sound like English anymore, I think that's the point where I'm going to stop doing this because usually when I grind Skyblock, I would get limited to however long I could fish or like do whatever task without getting bored out of my mind. But now that I have this, now that I'm like talking about what I'm doing, which is incredibly therapeutic, I am now limited by how boring talking gets, which is, I'm gonna be honest, a little bit more intriguing than the gameplay that's going on right now. But I don't know. Maybe I should fish in the. I was fishing in the birch park for a while, which is actually better for my fishing speed with this pet. But it like once I go near like other players, I also just start lagging. So a lot of times like the fish will come to my bobber and the bobber will go down, I'll get the fish and then like I wouldn't get anything in my inventory and I wouldn't gain fishing EXP. So the net I did a little bit of measurements for like 10 minutes of fishing here, 10 minutes of fishing there. And the amount of net not EXP, the net amount of like pulls that I got that like I actually got anything were actually higher here. So I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'm limited by my internet connection or my something. Well, we'll see. Maybe that lag was also just like that moment and more research needs to be done. But I'm being honest, the numbers are very similar, so like I don't really doesn't actually matter to me too much. I'm only 2K away from fishing 15, where I can use a slightly faster fishing rod. Oh, I'm so excited. Wait, let me just check to make sure that salmon armor actually, where is it? Come here. The salmon hat doesn't even exist. Sea creature chance is 1.5 for all of these. 1, 1, 1, 1.8. So I'd use 3 salmon armor. Wait, do I use 3 salmon armor pieces or a full set bonus that I'm not aware about? Uh, yeah, no, these each just give huge amounts of health, so it would be better for me to just use the helmet, and the full set bonus is the that looks completely useless, so we're just gonna get 3 salmon armor pieces. Wait, let me check it. Does it need an enchanted salmon or regular salmon? Enchanted. Oh, there's also diver armor actually. Let me check what diver armor does. Also, I will not be showing my Googling because the other tabs that I have open, and I don't want you looking at them. What is it? Diver armor? Also, if you enjoy, wait, I never checked if I can hear my keyboard through my microphone. Oh, well, I need 20 fishing levels to use diver armor anyway, so I guess stuck using we're stuck using salmon armor. And then I think at fishing 20 I have we have another armor set called what do you say? It's the shark armor set. And I think that one unlocks at fishing 22, so I guess that's a decision for another day as to what armor set I will be using. But will I catch a fish today? This is the question. Uh, I truly don't know. This is not how long it takes usually for me to get a fish. I'm gonna be honest. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, no, okay. I think I've decided in my head that the next video I do is going to be a different video game than Skyblock. Strictly be okay, well, like for numerous reasons. It's not that Skyblock's getting boring, right? Where did he go? Ooh, he okay. Uh, well, I don't remember killing him. If I did, I have a pretty fast reaction time, I guess. But I'm not gonna be able to check from my inventory if I killed him, like if I killed him or not. But oh well. Uh, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Pokemon. No, it's not that. It's like I actually want to beat Pokemon White 2, and that'll require getting through Victory Road, which is going to be a hassle because I'm going to be running away from all Pokemon encounters and have like an Elite Four to beat. Actually, no, the Elite Four would be an interesting experience to stream actually, 'cause I haven't beat that Elite Four since I was in fifth grade, so it might actually be really fun. No, it was either fifth or fourth grade. I can't remember which, but it's been an insanely long time since I beat the Pokemon Gen 5 remake Elite Fours, so that'll actually be really fun. No, but I like genuinely just really want to play Pokemon, and I will to all three other people in my co-op that may or may not have caught to this point in the video, I will still be grinding Skyblock all day, every day. But there are other things that I do with my life as well. Yeah, I dude, like fishing in Skyblock genuinely sucks, and I understand why this task was relegated to me after what is it? And like a week of me not being in the game, and then I was moved off of Slayers to fishing. I think this is entirely deserved on my end. And why did I go to New York? Like, it has brought me nothing but pain and suffering. Also, like, dude, okay, I didn't grow up in a big city, and at this time he actually pulled up. I didn't grow up in a big city, and I've never lived in a big city. But why does every big city smell so bad? It do not it do not even make sense. Why how bad it smells and can I just okay, cool. Uh I don't I don't get it. Like I come from a suburban area and it smells very nice here. And if it smells very nice, it just doesn't smell like anything. Is it really hard to make a large city, like a large amount of buildings without it? Whoa. Okay, this is a lie. It says I found an enchanted diamond. I look at my inventory and there are two enchanted diamonds. I've been lied to. I'm very upset about this turn of events, but alas, we must fish. Wait, also wait, what am I doing? Let me, is it this? No, is it this? How do you make bait? No, I don't want, uh, I guess I don't want dark bait. Let's craft dark bait. Wait, how do I make this? Ink sac, raw fish. Yeah, go for it. Give me all the dark bait. Yes. Good. More. This is good. I'm gonna be honest, I do not know the name of the track that just played and finished, which is embarrassing because every other playlist, I know exactly what's going on. That was Melancholia 6 by William Vane. I feel like such a disappointment to society not having memorized how every song in my playlist sounds, but I guess that's how I guess the feeling I just had right now is how every other human being feels when they play a playlist. Okay, I know some like absolute like incredible people that just straight up don't even have playlists and just listen to like their recommended stuff, which is like cool. I listen to like what's recommended to me or like new music. But then whenever I want to, oh, catfish. Whenever I want to be comfortable, fishing 15. Okay, I don't need this rod anymore. Cool. I can use, wait, no, I want salty on this one. I'm using spicy. Also, being honest, I don't know if the salty reforged comes from the what do you say? The blacksmith or like a reforged stone. So I guess we're gonna find out the hard way. I also don't know how much it is per reforged. So I'll just take like 10k from here and work from there. Draw 10k. Cool. We shall see. This is good. This will help me get more sea creatures. Gentle. No sea creature chance. Epic. No sea creature chance. Fast. No sea creature chance. Odd. What? Why does it give me negative intelligence? Is this like oh, okay. Spicy, gentle, legendary. Wait, is there actually no reforge that gives let me check the Hypixel wiki. Hypixel reforge wiki. For fishing rods. Oh, you need the salt cube. How do you get the salt cube? I want the salt cube. You can purchase from Terry for 64 ice. What if I don't what if I don't have Terry? What a scam. I just wasted so many points. And now I have a legendary Rod of Champions, which is the best I can get. But none of these stat upgrades are actually useful for my cause. I want the salty. Let's see if what it goes for in the auction. What is it called? Salt cube. I think salt would be good. No, give me the cube. What if I sorted by the lowest price? There's no salt cube here. We're gonna check the bazaar. I want salt cube. Give me a salt cube. Salt cube, 34k. Oh, that's nothing. We're buying the salt cube. Hello. Withdraw. It was like 35k, and then the reforge will probably cost like 5k to apply. I have 4k, so I actually have not been checking how much the reforge costs to apply, so 5k was a rough approximation. If it's wrong, I guess we're wrong. Just give me a salt cube. Why does it sell for so low and buy for so high? What? Let me let me check what the uh, this doesn't even I don't I don't even understand how this disparity comes from. Like, why are these so low? Why is this so high? Why are all the sell offers so incredibly high in these? Who's making these 703 coin 703.7 coin buy offers when the sell offer is this high? What? Okay, well anyway, we're buying one. Cool. We'll make our legendary Rod of Champions salty for that. I actually don't know how much sea creature chance this will give me, so legendary Rod of Champions, salt cube. Where's my salt cube? Is it in storage? Oh. Let's get rid of these. I need all my items. Heck. Sea lantern's gone. Bye. Give me salt cube. My salt cube. Yeah. Why is my inventory full? Oh, I have a salt cube. There we go. Oh, this isn't even the reforged stone guy. I'm an idiot. I'm a moron, in fact. If I remember correctly, the reforged guy is down here. Actually, do I have this? No. I sold my Super Boom TNT. Unfortunate. Could have opened up that wall. Alas. Is this... Nope, let's forge you. reforged stones. Take my legendary salt cube. 20k? But two sea creature chance is actually like kind of useful. Oh wait, this is my legendary Rod of Champions. Wait, hold on. So it's right now it's at sea creature chance 9, but sea creature chance 11, and I'm gonna use this for uh like 5 fishing levels worth. It's definitely worth 20k. Let's go get 15k more. Man. Also like okay, so very conflicted about Genshin Impact. I know this is a very strange thing to be conflicted about. Also, how are these like all of these random items are coded as heads, right? So why can't I'm so, I don't understand. Anyway, that's unrelated. No, I'm very conflicted about how much do I want? I want like 14.4k. Cool. Oh no, why did I deposit it? I wanted okay, well, I guess we're 3k. Cool. No, like Genshin Impact is like basically I somewhat enjoy the story of Genshin Impact. It's a very cool story. Look, I know the game's cringe, and everyone who's friends with me IRL thinks the game's cringe too, except for like Aiden, who's like, if you don't know who I am IRL, Aiden's just this kid. Okay, we don't judge Aiden. Give me that sea creature chance. Come here. Cool. Um, let's get rid of the heroic rod for someone else to use. No, but like the game, I feel like the game is it's a really nice story, and I enjoy the story. Like, but I wish that it was. Sometimes I kind of just wish it was just the story. Like the combat system is okay, and you can't call me bad for this, but the combat system literally does not require skill in the slightest. Like I remember when I first played the game, I played on this like extraordinarily particle effects. And I played on this like extraordinarily old laptop with a keyboard I never used, and I figured out the controls were just like one, two, three, and four to switch through characters. I understood the reactions in like 10 minutes of them being explained to me, and though I wanted it in three, whatever. I've been using it in three this entire time. Oh wait, no, it's day. It's day. I need to stop using dark bait. I don't think there's a way for me to stop using dark bait, is there? This will should I just drop it off? I guess I drop it off. Cool. Let's put my dark bait in here. Remember it's here when it turns night. No, 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 but like I don't the combat system of the game is not impressive. And I'm sorry, like it's very simple and easy to understand, and your damage is not like capped by how good you are at the game. It's strictly just like how it's strictly just how much of a how willing you are to be like lame and either spend money or just grind artifacts and stuff. And then you do more damage. And like no, like character cycles are not that hard to understand. And then what else is there in the game? The reactions are also not hard to understand, and there's so much info on it that like it doesn't require that much skill. And then the only like cool part about the game is the fact that like you have to dodge all the attacks, which makes it like a bullet hell. But if you look at any of the bosses, their attack patterns are so unfair, and Like the stuff that they cover, like the amount of area that they cover is so high that the that was a jump scare. It was a talisman. Cool. Wait, is that enchanted feathers or more for the stack? 12. I can make that once I get home. Wait, why am I still using dark bait? Hmm, I don't understand. No, but it's just dumb how like how the um how the game like after you understand the complexities of it, which is not very long, immediately you're rewarded for spending money because you do more damage. And the bosses, like if you spend money or like grind artifacts or whatever and like do a lot of damage, their attack patterns are like you don't care about their attack patterns because you like you beat them in like a couple hits anyway with like the correct reaction. It's not that hard to understand, and it's like such a lame combat system. So I don't understand why. Like every other video game, you beat a boss fight and you feel like accomplished. I remember like uh the Raiden Shogun boss fight in Inazuma. Basically, like it's like the end of the Inazuma arc, and the first couple of times I tried it, I died trying to manually dodge the attacks because their hitboxes are so unfair, and the amount of stamina that I had as a relatively like I don't know. I don't want to go around looking for all the animoculuses to make my stamina higher to sprint more so I can actually dodge the attacks. But her attacks are so unfair and they do like so much damage that it was just a boss fight that I was not able to beat until I was like, you know what, screw it. And then I grinded an artifact set for Noelle so I could use Noelle and then I like leveled her up and Noelle's a shield, which just that's also dumb. Like Noelle's just a shield character, which just prevents me from taking damage. And then because like I was so low leveled, because I actually like play the game instead of grinding, I beat the boss fight by cycling through using Noelle's shield and like I didn't have a healer because that's another thing. Like it just locks you out of certain characters. Like Barbara is a garbage character, and that she's the only healer that I have outside of like Show's Rain Sword attack, which I straight up used for healing during that boss fight because of how uh, like dumb the game is in terms of like actual boss. Well, chill, bro. I don't know. It was just really boring. It took like 10 minutes to beat because all I was doing was just cycling through my characters, reapplying the shield, and like attacking Ren Shogun without like any care in the world for like how how do you say like I wasn't dodging her attacks because like I had a shield. I didn't need to dodge the attacks. Her attacks did no damage, and I beat it. Now after beating it, I was like, this took significantly less skill than what I was doing when I was manually dodging the attacks, and I'm rewarded for playing like an absolute like loser, I guess. I don't like how there's a rotten flesh between the two rods. And then there's a helmet. There we go. I'm gonna actually, is there anything of note here? Can I just quick sell my inventory? Nah, but the lily pads are good. Can I just go home and drop them off? I guess. Actually, I could pick up the stuff from this guy too. Solo buddy. Can I pick up your fish? There's nothing here. Then let's condense our. Do I have a healing talisman? I remember I wanted to craft one. Red claw sea creature. What does the healing talisman look like again? It's the wood. So if I look at my artifact thing, red claw sea creature. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's make this. Oh, there goes all my lily pads. And I can make one of those. And then, can I condense any of these? Nothing. Okay, well, I guess this all goes in the chests. Oh, I'll keep no, I need this too. But you can all go here. Nope, need spray can. Why spray can? Is this remnant? No, it's enchanted rotten flesh, which would go in the here. And then what do I do with the ancient claw? Huh. Cool. Well, I guess if I ever find 20 of these guys, no, sorry, if I find whatever, 80 of these guys. This song's Sweden, right? This is Sweden? Yeah, cool. No, I guess I'll put this in the. Oh, well, this isn't even a Slayer. This is a stupid. What even is this? Mythical. Diana's mythological ritual? What? I'm gonna put this in miscellaneous for now, because I just don't understand. Nope, that's not. Also not you. That's regular flint. That's nothing. That's nothing. I'll go here. It's like almost night, so I'll get these, and then drop off the pufferfish and other stuff. Not you, you. I'll take the bones out because those don't go there. Those go in here. And then the talisman in my bag. And then diamonds in the mining chest. And feather in the farming chest. This isn't cool. I don't have a feather thing, so yeah. And mellow high. This is mellow high, right? No, ward. Ward goes. Letter CD. That's a bone meal. I don't need that. Cheddar raw fish can go here. Okay, cool. Look at this amazing inventory management that we did. And now we can fish again. Nope, not the mods folder hub. Yeah. I was definitely talking about Genshin. Um, and then I was distracted. Genshin. Something about Genshin. I think I described the entire Raiden Shogun fight, why I don't like the game. What else? The story's good. Combat's bad. Exploration is like, it's cool, but like in moderation. Like, Sky is fun because like you can explore a very set map and it's not overwhelming to the point of like you have to spend like hours crossing this huge continent looking for little small spheres that help you out. It's a lot more like I don't know. I don't know how to judge it specifically, but it would I feel like if Genshin exploration was more like Sky exploration, I would enjoy it more. And as of right now, as of late, it's just been boring. And that's kind of like to progress in the story and do stuff, you need to explore and do all this like random stuff that you don't want to do to progress the story to the point where like I don't even know if I'm having fun playing Genshin or not. So I haven't touched the game in like 2 weeks. I think I was at the part where there's like this huge cavern because I just beat the Inazuma arc and then it was asking me to like continue that traveler the traveler archon quest or something. I just lost a bait there. But yeah, anyway, it was just like it was just dumb. And then I was talking to like a whole bunch of people on this cliff that like wanted to explore the thing and their dialogue was so boring that I stopped playing the game and haven't had the motivation to reopen it. I don't think I'll reopen it for a while. Pokemon is really fun for me right now. Minecraft's really fun, and yeah, I don't really want to Well, okay, not Minecraft is really fun. What else am I doing? I'm like biking in my spare time, hanging out with friends. Like I'm doing other fun things. I don't need Genshin Impact to provide me with entertainment. So, I don't know, that's where I am right now. Also, in terms of where I am right now, like I have been drinking water and my throat's starting to hurt again, which is unfortunate because I don't, man, it's like I'm like drinking water, but it's still like hard to swallow and stuff. I think, let's see how much I am at fishing after I catch this fish. After this fish, if I'm, oh, I didn't get a fish there. That sucks. I got, what? Fairy galoshes? Hmm. Cool, I guess. Are there other, is there a fairy armor set? Fairy's outfit. Well, this gives me negative int I don't I don't know what to do with this auction. This I don't even remember getting this armor set. Anyway, yeah, that was the last fish for me because my voice is hurting like crazy. Fishing 15, yeah, I'll do that later. Let me pop an experience bottle and then enchant this helmet with protection. Uh, Here we are. And take off the helmet. Do that here. I want prot 5. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna call it a day. Well, not a day. I'm definitely gonna be fishing more later today, but in terms of YouTube video recording, I'm gonna call it a day here because my voice is starting to give out. And oh, wait, who did this? What? I don't know what this is for. Sometimes people in my co-op just be doing things, man. Yeah, no, but my voice is like really starting to give out, and not even give out. Like that's not the problem. I have talked with a dead voice before. My throat's like really starting to hurt. So I'm gonna pause right there and then get back to you next time. Goodbye. I got a thing and I click stop